What's up, everybody? There's some strange things afoot at the Circle K. I mean, at Pleasure Bay. Stormy P Bay, possible wing day. Here we go. Cross our fingers. I really need a session. Oh no, I'm getting like emails from my boss right now. Right here. Gotta check that too. All right, so here we are. At Pleasure Bay. As soon as I got here, it started raining. Sweet. But I just put my stuff up anyway. The thing with Pleasure Bay, you gotta just go. And you know, the good sign that I'm seeing, there's some swimmers out. And if they're braving this and not worried about the thunder, well then I feel a little better about myself. All right, here we go. So anyway, we're gonna give it a rip. Shouldn't take that long to get the swing pumped up. It's looking kind of light over there. I'm gonna check the radar really quick too and just see how long we have until we get a thick band. And probably it's just gonna be one of those days that you stay close to shore. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 foilers. Sam just standing in the water, and a twin tipper, Sean. So nice and flat though. All right. I love it when it's kind of rainy and the surface of the water looks like this. It's kind of cool. So we got some light clouds over there. That's good. The dark clouds should be coming in from that direction, so we'll just keep watching and listening for thunder. And hopefully we'll be able to hear it over the plains if it happens. But there's a couple guys out now, and I'm just gonna stay close. Hope for the best. Here we go. Yes, sir. Fuck yeah! I am so stoked for John. He deserves a session better than yesterday. We all got screwed yesterday. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful right there. Hello, Boston. Hello, sun. Starting to figure out my technique. I start up and I bring this down, kind of more with one hand and a little bit more with the back hand, a little bit more with a little bit less with the front hand, and I'm not pumping, I'm more hopping. See how this is? I don't know. So the hopping works with the whole design of this board, and if I'm pumping and hopping at the same time, I'm kind of like pulling up when I'm pulling in while I'm kind of hopping up, and that is creating lift as I go up. And then sometimes that means it's lift and forward momentum, which helps keep me on the plane. Now it's more like whoop, whoop from this starting position. So I'm pulling it in here and a little bit there. As I'm doing that, I'm bouncing. Get a little bit of speed and then hop, 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 hop. Like right now it's pretty light, but pulled me up. And then I'm up. Pumping on the board is something totally different. That's front to back, like a rolling. But I'm getting up using a different method. So, I mean, pretty quick session. My arms are tired from that little amount of pumping or whatever. So unless it picks back up good in a second, I may be done, or at least go back to the beach for a few minutes, see how things evolve in the next 10 minutes. But again, I thought it was gonna look dark, but that looks like it just passed us all right there. It's going right over Boston and a little beyond Boston, more Brookline, Cambridge. So, it's kind of nice that I can just stand here on a board, hold my wing. I think that's all she wrote. Go in and talk to John, see what he thinks about the day. Oh, it's raining. Nice umbrella. How do you like my umbrella, everyone? It's called an F1 umbrella. Whew, I think I just heard thunder. Oh no! What is going on here?
The broken demolition.
Oh no! Jean, the demo man. Dude, you were just having the best. I was like, I wonder why he's done. I guess the wind's.
French guy.
Oh, dude. Well, we're just gonna get you another board.
Well, I have one in my sights. Well, I hit this surface area hits the water, and then my foot, for some reason, pulled on this at the same time. Or you get to make another movie about me destroying shit. I was very high up.
Yeah.
On the foil, and I'm coming into the beach.
Yeah.
Very, very high up, and then right when I slow down enough to the point where there's no more lift on the foil, it comes down to the surface, and when the board hit the surface,
yeah,
my foot was probably under this hook here, and there was a lot of stress placed on the piece of plywood, right, as a result of this surface hitting the water and my foot underneath the hook pulling on here.
Yeah. And look at this clean break. What we were saying is this is plywood. This is glue for the plywood right here. So this is how they make plywood, and they make it in, when they make it in sheets, it's like in straight lines. And what Sam was saying, if you have a big piece of plywood, you know, the tendency is to want to make the board out of this, but he was saying because plywood's made in a certain way, you may want to make the board diagonal so it would be more reinforcement. It's science and math and woodworking, structural engineering, hydrodynamics. I mean, there's a lot going on here. So, whew. Well, you were having a great day.
If that had happened without ever having
I know.
I would really feel like a bag of shit.
No, I know, totally. No, you're you looked really good out there today. Yeah, I mean, I came off the water because it was getting dark and getting light, and it was raining. And then it's still kind of dark, but it just picked up like crazy, and I'm like torn because I'm like, I could totally go out right now. No, I'm good. It's killing me. I don't want to be the only person out here. If there's one other person here, I would stay. So, I was all done. I was gonna be the last one. I was the last one on the water. Everyone's leaving. Hung out with my buds as they were leaving, walked almost to the car, look over, and I saw my kind of new acquaintance, friend, Antoine, I think his name was, who is starting windsurf foiling, and it's starting to get pretty good. So I look over, and isn't this kid foil windsurfing on the outside? So I say safety in numbers. I don't want that guy to be unsafe, so I'm gonna head out on the outside. Never done this before. Here we go. Outside, here we go.
like the shop.
A little wave. Yeah, I love winning. Bring it. Windier the better. Yeah, bud.
He basically uses the same technique I do. Pull in, we'll kind of be a little play on your feet, and the board's going up. I'll go launch him, and then I think I'm gonna head in. Yeah, exactly.
Inside, outside, Pleasure Bay. Inside, outside, Pleasure Bay. I was all over that today. That was sweet. I mean, you know, it was the rain. I kind of love kiting in the rain every once in a while. I love the way that water just like, you can see the surface of the water in a really cool way. It's very textural, yet constantly changing. Static, but it's like static on the TV kind of static, not static like frozen in time static. So yeah, it was a cool day. Wind wasn't that good. Good workout. Wind picked up. Got to go on the outside once everyone left, and I saw Antoine out there. So no complaints, man. That was fun. It's a total bummer about Jean's board, but you're gonna have to wait until the next episode to see what new board he has, because now he's gonna be on his third board and second set of foils. So stay tuned to see what Jean's gonna ride on next. With that, that's all I got today. So I wish you guys an awesome day. I'll see you on the flip. Cool. Peace.